Hello everyone, this is Andrew the Hinkley Gooner at Bromdale Square. Just an impromptu video. I've just been listening to a podcast and basically saying that someone rang in and said, what do you think about the overreaction about the Arsenal performances at the moment, and the clamour against the performances versus the results basically. And I just wanted to say something about that, because I'm absolutely delighted regarding the league position, being third, 1 point behind Man City, who are in second, and it does make you think really about what could have been, because there's no doubt we should have beaten Watford, and those extra 2 points that we dropped after being 2-0 up at half time would put us in second right now. And the problem with the performances, as far as I'm concerned, is that we are never comfortable. I never be able to watch the game thinking that we're okay, we're not going to lose. And against Bournemouth at the weekend, we were very comfortable at half time. Ideally we should have been more than 1 goal ahead, but we played well and we were comfortable. And then in the second half we're a different team, inviting pressure, stopping the press, and that's the issue, and that's the worry, because playing matches like this where we only perform for one half, and it varies from which half that is as well. Like against Tottenham, we were 2-0 down at half time, awful in the first half, and then the second half we were obviously transformed because we were chasing the game. Whereas against Bournemouth at the weekend, decent first half, appalling second half again, because we were just inviting pressure and we stopped what we were doing in the first half. And that's the problem, because we can't sustain that kind of performance, because against the better team we're obviously going to lose. We would have, if Bournemouth had taken their chances, especially that Callum Wilson one where he skipped through the defence at the weekend in the second half, if he'd have scored that goal, which he should have done, he should have hit it a lot sooner rather than taking it to the byline, then that's it. We would have either drawn the game or would have lost, because we just weren't playing the same way. So that for me is the problem and the concern. Yes, I'm very happy that we won, but at no point was I comfortable until the final whistle went that we were going to win that game. And we've really got to sort this out, because the one constant in all of these performances that we're having like this, and I'm really loath to, you know, just put it on this guy's shoulders, but it's Granit Xhaka. He's the one that's always played every league game, and he's not played any of the cup games where we perform so much better. And I genuinely just think it's because he slows the play down so much, and he takes the place of a player such as Joe Willock, who is very, very confident picking the ball up and then running and joining the midfield and attack. And when we've got someone like Joe Willock in the team who can do that, he's an extra outlet for the team and takes a lot of pressure off the team when he gets the ball and confidently runs towards the opposition goal with it. And he's done that on so many occasions. And another issue is that by accommodating Granit Xhaka, it sort of spreads our midfield, whereby like Ceballos and Guendouzi sort of spread out more towards the wings, like we did against Bournemouth, opening up so much space again for the opposition to run through our central midfield area because Granit Xhaka's got too many square meters to cover. He's got like 40 meters of space where we all know he's not mobile enough to cover that. So that's an issue. And pre-season we were playing an awful lot of 4-2-3-1, and that was working really well. And I don't know why, but maybe it was the acquisition of Nicolas Pepe that forced Unai Emery to stop playing that way. And I think that we could still play that system pretty comfortably with Nicolas Pepe, because it's not far off a 4-3-3 anyway in lots of ways, if the squad are quite mobile. And I think with the 3-1 aspect of that formation, Nicolas Pepe and Aubameyang could be part of that when Lacazette is fit again, I should say. Lacazette could be the striker up front, and in the three sitting behind we could have Aubameyang and Pepe as part of that three, with either, well, obviously not Ozil, but I'd like to see Ozil in that situation in some matches, but Ceballos or Willock as well could be the third. And that is not taking Pepe and Aubameyang away from the sort of the striking options, really. It's just that when we haven't got the ball, they can drop that bit deeper to help with the press as well, and fill that gap between midfield and attack, and it will really occupy the opposition and give them difficulties about how to know who to sort of pick up really in that situation, and free up space for the other ones to run into. So what that would do then would give Nicolas Pepe a chance to really utilise his ability on the ball, the way that he can sort of twist and turn, change direction at the drop of a hat, and run at players, and yeah, really utilise that ability, because he's more of an inside forward playing from the right than he is a winger. If you look at any of his YouTube compilations and videos, it's always sort of born from the right, but he cuts in immediately. He doesn't take it down the wing like a natural winger and cross the ball in. He very much takes the ball from the right hand side and then drives in towards the box. So yeah, we would really benefit from that, I think, from that, playing from that system. So lastly, going on to this and continuing with the Nicolas Pepe talk, I really want us to all back Nicolas Pepe. We can all see his undoubted ability. He's definitely going to be a very big asset to this team, and when he gets settled and he gets his confidence up and he's fully settled into the area and the team as a whole, we'll see the best of him. And we haven't been playing to his strengths really. We've not been supporting him in the way that he can benefit the team, and when Bellerin comes back, that's going to be a big part of him really settling into the team, creating a really good relationship with Bellerin on the right, Bellerin overlapping and taking away defenders from Nicolas Pepe, and so on. And also when Lacazette comes back as well, will be a massive help to Nicolas Pepe within the team, with the way that Lacazette can bring him into the game. So yeah, I've put this hashtag on Twitter, back Pepe, and that's what we should do. Keep backing him and let him ride through this difficult period, and let him come out the other side. Hopefully the international break will do him some good as well, give him that bit of extra time to away from the limelight, and to sort of settle behind the scenes and do some more training. So that's it, just for this short impromptu video. I hope you're all good, and I'll speak to you again soon. Take care all.